Hi guys, it's Tana J, and I just wanted to pop on and give you guys this tool. I was actually specifically asked in the last few days by a couple different people how to handle intense and overwhelming emotionally charged situations. And I have a really cool tool for it. It came to me kind of unexpectedly from a conversation that I had with my mom. So me and my mom were sitting around one day, and the subject came up of one of my friends. And I love this person very, very dearly. So I was having a difficult time watching them in so much emotional anguish, right? So, maybe you know someone like this. You know someone who just carries this low level of resentment or anger or sadness or grief with them everywhere they go, and then all of a sudden they stub their toe and every single thing that's ever happened to them in their entire life is so apparent in that moment. So, my friend, I love him, and he carries this sadness around with him like a backpack, right? So maybe he picked this backpack up when he was a child, and as obedient children, we pick up these belief systems that other people place upon us, and we carry them around with us because we're good, obedient little children, and we believe what the adults around us tell us. So maybe he picked this up like a backpack. And at first, there was only a couple little circumstances in there to reinforce that belief for him. But then every time somebody else did something to him, it was like another pebble was thrown in the backpack. And now all of a sudden, as an adult, even though he's tried to put this stuff behind him, he's still dragging it with him. And it's gotten to the point where it's so heavy and it's so overwhelming and it's so established in his consciousness that he can't escape it, right? So I'm telling my mom all of this, and I'm like, what tool can I give him? Sorry, that's bothering me. Blech. What tool can I give him to help him to face this? Because I know he has to face it. You have to go through something to get through it, right? You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. So you have to go through something to get through it, right? So I'm knowing he has to face this. I'm knowing that it's really overwhelming for him. I'm knowing that it's become this thing that's so big. It's the elephant in the room for him. And I don't know how he is going to ever have enough courage to be able to do this. So I'm talking to my mom, and she's like, well, all he really needs to do is put a time limit on that shit. I'm like, put a time limit on what? Yeah, put a time limit on his emotions. Wait, how do you put a time limit on your emotions? Emotions don't work like that. You get sad, and then you're sad until you're not sad anymore, right? And she's like, no, just try it. The next time, you're feeling flustered or intensely emotional about something, just try it. So it's 9 o'clock that night, and I get a phone call from somebody who I don't get along with very well, but have to deal with for the next 13 years or so. So I'm feeling pretty angry, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to put this to the test. So it's 9 o'clock now. All right, I'm going to give myself until 9:15 to be anger. I'm going to be anger. I'm going to fully embody this, and I'm going to go to my room, and I'm going to express this, and I'm going to yell, and I'm going to scream, and I'm going to put on some loud music, and I'm going to move my body, and I am going to allow myself the freedom of being human within this parameter that I've given my subconscious mind of the 15-minute time limit. So 12, 13 minutes rolls around, and I'm done. I'm over it. I have so much clarity on the situation because I'm looking at it intelligently now. I can take myself out of it and have the awareness of the energy of the situation now because I'm not so clouded with the emotion. Emotions are amazing things. Emotions are tools for us too. They're guideposts. Your emotions will tell you whether you're in alignment with your highest self or you're veering off somewhere. That's why there are pleasant emotions, alignment, and really uncomfortable and unpleasant emotions. It's telling you something's wrong, right? But with all the programming that we receive as a child, sometimes we run back to the very thing that's causing us these negative emotions to try to get the relief from them, right? So that's my tool. Give yourself a time limit. Allow yourself to be human and realize that you have to go through it to get through it. If you're going through hell, keep going, and don't try to deny that you're in hell. Realize you're there. Accept it. Embrace it, and release it with love. All right. I love you guys.
Bye.